The stealth genre has always been my favorite video game genre, especially when it's done right. Sadly, all the legendary ones like Splinter Cell and Dishonored haven't seen any new releases for more than a decade now, with the exception of Hitman still going hard. But there is a series that nobody really talks about when talking about stealth games, and that is the Sniper Elite series. Sniper Elite 5's graphics aren't groundbreaking. The game came out in 2022 and it looks like a 2017 game. I mean, God of War Ragnarok and Ghostwire Tokyo came out the same year and they were impressive graphical achievements, so the technology was there, but unfortunately SE5 didn't take advantage of that. Now, just because the game looks older than it is, doesn't mean it looks bad. The game's sandboxes are massive with so much detail and beautiful scenery, and the most impressive thing about the game when it comes to visuals is the X-ray cam shots. Rebellion went above and beyond with these models and the hard work paid off big time. The main focus here is stealth, and well, some of it is good and some of it is bad. Let me explain. The way I judge games is by how good they do what they're trying to do. For example, Hellblade 2 is a narrative-based game that is circled around storytelling, and well, it delivered that. The game even has black bars for a more cinematic vibe, and I appreciated that. So that's why the internet was shitting on it, and I over here give it a 9.9 out of 10. Anyways, the reason I brought this up was because in Sniper Elite 5, when I attempted a stealth run and used the sniper, I ended up in the middle of a shootout. But after restarting the mission and only using the pistol in case of any cleanups needed, well, I never got caught. So you know what I mean here. Even if you slap a silencer on the sniper, enemies around 70 meters close to you will hear the shot and will immediately come and investigate your exact position. Now, I know it's realistic, and even maps have things going on in them and sounds like car engines, AA missiles, and all that can be used to cover up the sound of your shots. I understand the goal behind it and what audience is targeting, but I think the game would have suited more players if it had that mechanic as a setting for people who are looking for a challenge or a realistic experience to turn on. I went through the whole game, barely using the sniper, and everything went smoothly, so in a way, the identity of the game was useless, at least to me. Other than that, the stealth is very typical, with the annoying thing about it is how slow you move when you're crouched, and the unique thing is the ability to booby trap a body, so if anyone approaches it, it would go boom. The levels also contribute to the entertainment of the stealth. They're like mini open worlds, really big and has different entry points and approaches with a lot going on in them. One problem though, for a game that was released almost 3 years ago, it has some pretty ugly glitches like having a stroke, my menu looking like this for some reason, and the main dish, the game just stopped playing background music. Seriously, I played the last 5 missions with no background music. Even in the menu, it was gone, and things just got worse from there. Cutscenes completely stopped playing as effects or only played half of them sometimes, and even some of them only played as effects with no dialogue. This is not limited to only cutscenes, because even during gameplay, dialogue would work and sometimes it wouldn't, with music completely gone.
Hang on, boys! This is it!
I tried verifying and repairing the files, but nothing fixed the problem, so I emailed Rebellion. We'll see what their solution will be, and if it's something other than reinstalling the game, I'll keep you guys updated with a short. The story isn't much. The Shadow aka called Fairburn is an elite sniper who was sent to France during World War II to sabotage and disrupt Operation Kraken, a Nazi operation that, if executed successfully, would give the Nazis the upper hand, and that's basically it. The game focused more on level design and gameplay, and there isn't anything wrong with that. Sniper Elite 5 wasn't the best game I've played, and kind of not what I expected. I thought I would always be searching for advantage points to snipe away to my target, but unfortunately, I was met with another generic stealth game, and for that, it deserves a 4 out of 10.